bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dancing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Hello again, my friends, and you are my friends, and welcome back to another Talking Town special. This one is a very special one. It is the Christmas party, and you are all, of course, invited. This is a show where I'm going to get, hopefully, I mean, there's always one that doesn't bother turning up. We all know who that is. Hopefully, all of your favourites on the one show. So all of the guys and girls that you see on the Matchday Ticket, the Talking Town, be it regular contributors or people that just join us here, there, and everywhere. And of course, we do have a space just for you, so you can join us just by asking for the link in the message box. But do let us get started before you ask. Let's get our feet under the table. We have got a few rules. First of all, it was a Christmas jumper or tinsel or hat and a beverage. There'll be no talk of two items tonight because I feel we've kind of reached the point at this moment in time, the 23rd of December, where we just need to park those for a bit, particularly after today's news, and that is COVID-19 and Ipswich Town Football Club. Anybody mentioning those two items will be required to have at least one finger of their drink. Not tonight, my friends, not tonight. So let me bring in somebody who's always with me, a man that is chomping at the bit to get on in every single show. He is a firm fan favourite. He is, of course, Mr. Hard Truth himself. Cruncher, you've not been feeling too well today. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. You've not been feeling too well today. How are you feeling?
Not 100%, but we'll get through.
Good man. Well, you're chomping on the Christmas snacks, and you've got the Christmas jumper. There we go. Look at that. Does your snowman suffer the same sort of fate as my penguin? Every year he comes out of the closet, he gets fatter and fatter.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but that's your age.
Every year this penguin. I don't know what he's eating in that closet, but he's eating something he shouldn't be. And talking about things that shouldn't be is Matt Phillips on Twitter. Matt, I'm sorry to have replaced you on the intro there. You've got a fantastic tune, but I thought it's a proud party. We've got to step it up just another notch.
Are you not keeping up with the royalty payments or something? What's going on?
Well, no, you charge too much. No, I've got a few intros this evening. I've gone mad on the introductions. Yeah, because thanks to the kind donations from all the Talking Town bunch, I've upgraded some of our systems, which include over 35,000 copyright-free tracks.
Matt, you're on that Hall of Fame. Where are you? Where are you on the Hall of Fame, Matt? I've not seen your name.
His presence is enough, I feel.
Yeah, he's getting more than £3 out of me on those intros.
That's absolutely true. That's absolutely true.
Is this why we couldn't get hold of you yesterday, Martin? You were busy doing all these intros.
No, I was doing this today. No, yesterday I was just busy. I was just ignoring you, quite frankly. I'm telling you, it's me phone. I can only see half a screen. So when you two start popping off messages to each other, I can only see the last one. So last night, Richard put on there about a football club, and I was like, who are we talking about? I couldn't literally see what the topic was.
Leicester.
It was Leicester.
That was a nice training ground.
It's a training ground. Oh,
Really?
Royalty-free Slade is what Benjamin would love to hear. I'm not quite sure I can get royalty-free Slade. I think Slade might have an issue with probably their
it's
biggest hit.
Christmas!
Absolutely.
That's probably cost you a quid.
I tell you what, I never thought back in early lockdown, the first lockdown, that this would be what we would be doing. That this would be the show. That this would be so many people would have come together to create content, to be a community. We've done so much, obviously, as a community. We've given money and created shoe boxes for the homeless. We've come together at times when there's been that dreaded word, and we've not been able to go to the ground. So for me, it's a real pleasure to introduce every single person on this. I'm going to introduce the person next who kind of started it all with me, but was never, ever available for anything, which led me to, obviously, meet you two. It is, of course, this man.
All for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes. Open fire from the light to the mistletoe. As soon as you remove that snow.
Trying to find an intro that suited you, Robbie.
What's that?
I don't know. That was. I've got to go out in 5 minutes, and the wife is hurrying me. And what do I do? What do I do?
How did you manage to spell my second name wrong?
I know.
We
You're
didn't
my
meet
best man
last
at my
week.
wedding. I told you it was Sophie's fault. We had to go out around her mum's, and I'm like, I've got to finish this. I've got to finish this.
It's one letter, mate.
He's panicked on the surname, has he?
No, I've just typed it in a hurry and then hit render. But it doesn't matter. I'm pleased you could join us finally. You've come already breaking rules though.
No jumper.
Yeah, no, I just kind of sat down and looked at everyone else and thought, oh,
Have you at least got a beverage?
Pope's still Catholic, mate.
Good man. Good man. Have a good swig of that. That's
Yeah,
disgraceful.
that's all right.
1 out of 2. All right, let's bring somebody else in. Who do you want to bring in next? Give me a name and we'll chuck him in at the deep end.
Amy down.
Amy Dow's the one and only.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing.
We are wearing his shirt.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing. Favorite season. They said Saint Nick, what you got up in that bag? Yeah, I got racks in my
Bang fucking on.
Bang fucking on. I don't think anything else needed to be said.
That is amazing. I've been saying to you for ages that I really want an intro. You need to send me that. That's going out on my social media channels. Look at the professional social media manager. Bang fucking on.
I know. I came across it. I was like, it's got to be on it. I mean, I've got to end it with that, quite frankly. How are you, Amy?
I'm all good, thank you. All good. Presents wrapped. We went out for the boys to have my two sons have their haircuts today, and we got back in, locked the door, and we won't be opening it again till Christmas Day. So we're already in tier 3 up here. Oh, do you know what I've just done? I've already mentioned the one I'm not meant to.
Drink. They were your rules. You're the one that said if they mention you got to drink, so you got to start down and.
No left
But
hand.
yeah, we're great, thank you.
Luke says copyright strike incoming. I am assured by the price that I've paid, no copyright will be incoming my way.
Oh, absolutely.
And Matt knows full well I would not play anything I did not have to copyright. So
Yeah, I do.
because we're always having conversations about what we can and what we can't play, aren't we, Matt?
Yeah.
But we won't ask you to issue any apologies this evening. Don't worry. It's been a year and a half. Let's bring in somebody who's joined us most recently. Has become a firm fan favourite. I think he's coming for the Crunchers title. It is, of course, Mr. Mike.
Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time.
Mr. Happy needs one introduction, really. You know, a happy, upbeat song, right?
Absolutely. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry
Mike.
Christmas to you.
Yes.
I'm surprised you got time. I'm surprised you got time to come in here. You're a busy boy all the time, aren't you?
Allegedly.
How many kids you got, Mike?
I've actually, well, altogether I got 8. I got my oldest boy.
He's got one in the last 30 seconds, Crunch.
We've got
Yeah.
11.
Bloody hell, you're quick, Mike.
Previous, he swears he's coming. He's going to come on YouTube and give me some grief apparently for coming on live. So,
Say,
but
11
we'll have
minutes
to
ago,
see.
it was 7.
But he's
That's what-
30. He's an old boy
That's what
now.
Mike
He's
needs to
old.
stop doing. That's what you need to stop doing. Coming.
Oh, Crunch.
No Christmas fishing tonight, Mike.
And that's pre-alcohol. Callie, love Mike.
No Christmas jumper. He's just wearing the joke shirt instead.
No, he's got the Christmas headband. I did say you could get away with it by having something Christmassy. Rob's, I don't know what really you're going to say is Christmassy on you, Rob. Actually, don't go there. Amy's laughing. Callie, love Mike, big bald fishing dude who loves chick flicks. Hence the song. See, it all makes sense in the end. You see, 'cause
Discussed this Sunday, didn't we?
he loves his chick flicks. He really does. Somebody else who loves their films is this man. So I gave him the most. Well, I'll let you say. It is our version of the milk tray man. Loves his Star Wars.
I love that. That's the only intro I've ever had in my life, and that was better than the intro I think I had to my own wedding. So that's fantastic. Just said Mike, you've got 8 kids.
Hang on,
I don't have 8 pairs of trousers.
This is the milk tray theme.
Now I am going to get a copyright strike.
Yeah, you are getting copyright. Yeah.
Well, I got married in '98, and I planned to have sort of a couple of children with my wife. We just kept going. You know, one of them's moved out.
There's this company. I can't remember the name of them. I think they're called. Is it Durex? I think they're called. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Have a look at them. They're good.
Oh, I mean, we're missing 2 people. Before we get really into it, let's get them both in. They are, of course, the F1 aficionados, the dream team. They are Team Formula One. Let's bring in the head honcho first. Was that a Just for Men advert you were doing there, Steve?
Apparently
With the whole,
the old
flicking
sort,
their hair, and you got a lot of that. I see a lot of your clips, all of you. This is, and you all do a lot of individual things that are quite quirky when you watch them over and over and over again. And you love to play with your hair like that, you know.
Yeah, it's a subconscious thing now. I'm not even aware. But
You'll
hello,
appreciate me
Merry
putting it
Christmas
up
all.
then, won't you? Don't worry.
Because he's worth it.
Yeah,
Absolutely, he's worth it. Now, we've got one more position to fill before the regulars pile into the bar and fill the other spot, really. Cruncher, no jokes on that one. So, here's, of course, the king of positivity.
Wake up to the, wow. Wake up to the money, turn me right on. You look like you got dressed with no lights on. A Superman that spin like a cyclone. Fit check, spin like a cyclone. Wake up to the money, turn me right on.
Yeah, but we're crap. We're not going to dominate any team.
Seems appropriate. To be fair, he's probably right.
And thus our season is summed up.
Yep, we're crap. We're not going to dominate any team. Oh, Neil,
Mine, did you borrow those soundtracks from Jokers? Because that's a very old school Jokers playlist, that is, if ever I've heard of those range of 9 songs. 8 songs.
Neil has the best tune, says Callie. And I agree. I think, that was a good... I like Amy's tune. Amy's I've been singing today in the shower. That was quite a good one.
That is.
Sorry.
I like Ben's one, to be honest.
There you go. You've all got them. I'll develop them over the year, over the coming year, and then by this time next year, you'll have some absolute banging tunes.
Alex Griffin a Christmas album with them next year.
Mr. Griffin in the house. Yes, Mr. Griffin's popped by to see how it's done.
I expected you to use my band song for mine. I was a bit disappointed, Martin. I thought you were going to use it.
I can't afford any royalties.
Copyright issues.
Mate, like we haven't got any copyright issues. We're not that big, man.
I've always thought mine would be right here, right now.
Right.
Oh, she's done Ipswich again, hasn't she? But no, it would be because that's like song of my childhood. Ipswich coming out, isn't it?
George says that intro
Billy
song
Malone
sounds like
one.
what a youth team player plays over their season highlights of one goal and doing a few step overs.
That's how Ipswich sign players, isn't it? Off YouTube.
That's one more than Drinnen this season.
Oh,
Hey!
There we go.
Yeah, there's 2 rules, Neil. Maybe you were late to the party. No town talk, no COVID talk. But I will accept Drinnen for 500 points, please, Karen. We've all scored as many goals as Drinnen has. I'll drink to that. Right. But
I'm afraid I weren't here for the intro, so I missed the rules.
Absolutely. So I have got go on.
Is Neil still in the Linton Travel Tavern?
No.
No, he's upgraded now.
Back at home.
Very own Alan Partridge.
So I've got a game to play a bit later on. But first of all, obviously, Christmas is a time of traditions, right? And we've all got those quirky traditions. We've all got those traditions where you ask somebody else and they go, "What? Really? What? You do who? What? So what traditions have we got in our households? Do you want to kick us off, Neil? You got any traditions that your lady has brought with her? Because I doubt that you've got any traditions, knowing you for over 10 years.
I don't know, really. I'll find out.
He's only marrying her. Steve, you got any traditions?
Every Christmas Eve, I have to have a glass of Baileys.
Nice.
Prove
In
that
coffee, on the
It's
ice, on the rocks. What?
Baileys on the ice with the ice, mate. Yeah, I've done it every not drunk Baileys every year since I was a kid, but the film.
He came out drinking Baileys.
Yeah, might as well have done.
Martin, you know one tradition, don't you? Have all the Christmas decorations up in November.
Oh yeah, you're one of those people.
One of them. Oh, no.
Yeah, we've had conversations
Maybe
before.
moved out. Yeah, mate. Stop talking as an old timer.
My webcam's gone a bit funny. That's my webcam.
You're looking better.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. My webcam was demonstrating for me how I felt with words, in ways I couldn't, because people who put their tree up before the 1st of December just.
I think Rich did, didn't you, Rich? I think your tree was up before December, wasn't it?
Yeah, end of November.
Yeah,
Still better than Ben. Still better than Ben.
Top man.
That is a gorgeous tree, though. That's well worth being up before December, definitely.
Society is built on rules, Ben. Society is built on rules, and we must adhere to these
Boundaries,
rules.
man. Boundaries. Quite right.
You know what I mean? It'd go mad. How about you, Ben? What sort of traditions have you got?
I deliver boxes of milk tray to lonely professional women.
Do you get a tip for that?
Sometimes.
Mike would.
So do they sometimes.
Yeah. Thanks for the last lot, Ben.
My pleasure. The lovely massage. Thank you. My
Very
tradition
welcome.
is we take the youngest member of the family. So it's usually now it's the youngest member is 2.5, and we make him go on the floor and we surround him by quality streets, and we take a picture of the outline every year of the youngest member of the family. So we have all these side-by-side pictures. So there's one of me when I was 2 or 3 with all the little sweets around me, and it goes through all the generations. Really weird. I don't know where it come from, but that's us.
Callie goes, wait, he only delivers the tip. Oh, Callie.
Yes.
I might nick that tradition, Ben. That's quite a good one, that.
What, delivering the tip?
No.
I think if I only delivered the tip, my wife wouldn't have had so many kids.
Maybe you're better off delivering milk tray.
Bit of a cheaper.
How about you, Donald?
Well, I think the last 10 odd years would indicate the tradition is to be badly hungover, to be honest. Christmas Eve in your sort of 18 to 28 is a bit of a heavy occasion.
Amy?
So.
Mine is fish and chips for lunch on Christmas Eve. Well, I say tradition, we've done it once, but I really liked it. We've got up here, we've got a company called Weatherby Whaler. It's a bit of a northern fish and chip thing, and we've got one.
I've got cream for that.
We've got one in the town where I live, and we went a few years ago and had a really, really lovely time with Harry, with my eldest. So I was like, oh, I love this. Let's do it every year. And then last year, because my parents live in Cornwall, so we were like, oh, we're bang on for being able to get fish and chips for Christmas Eve. But you know what it's like when you go to stay with your parents and they've got all their own traditions. So we couldn't do it last year, but we get to do it tomorrow. We'll be
But what are
doing
those traditions?
takeaway.
Because parents sometimes have the most like sort of strangest of traditions, and you wonder
My
how the
mum
things
and
ever
dad-
started.
My mum and dad's, they've got quite a few, but my favourite one is opening our stockings on their bed in the morning. So like we'd all rush through and take our stockings through. I do, and I do that with my boys now. That's what we do. So it's like a nice one to pass on. That really was like.
But can you
important
stop
to
at a
me.
certain age? Because like I did
No.
that. My wife's family did that. The very first year I was with my wife at Christmas, obviously not my wife then. There's her mother in her negligee, and I'm thinking, this is a strange situation to be in.
Happy Christmas.
Because I'm on the edge of her bed and we open the presents, and I just.
No,
I'm
I'm
fair.
glad
I was in the
I
corner with
still do it.
the tray.
I did leave
Mike
Luke
was.
behind. Yeah, don't go. No, you've got to keep doing the traditions, no matter how old you are. Surely.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, Mike.
2. I up until obviously I outgrew my Fat Santa outfit. I used to deliberately dress up in Santa and sort of early hours of the morning and go into the kids' rooms and fill their stockings up. And the amount of times they'd be awake, but I hadn't got a clue it was me. And in the morning they used to work. I know it was. I loved it, and
Let's hope they're not watching, shall we?
Well, yeah, they're old. Most of them are old enough now to know the reality of it. But but I still believe. I got Santa Tracker and NORAD and all that. But anyway, but that was a thing that I did for many years. And then obviously the Christmas morning, I used to deliberately pretend I was asleep so that the kids would come in and try and wake me up, but they would do it in such a way they would like sneak in because they thought, oh, if I wake Dad up, he's going to be angry. But they ain't, that was deliberately done. That was just a couple of little quirky things, really.
Mike,
Right.
Yes, mate.
did you do that at feeding time at night time when you had kids? Then made out you were asleep.
I've pretended to be asleep a few times. That's all I'm going to say.
I think we all have. I think we're all honest. Every dad. I think every dad is honest. They probably say yes. I still
Get
do
a
it
cold
now.
and I've man flu. I'm laid up for 4 days.
Matt, you must have a few.
My main Christmas tradition was we used to go to Tenerife just before Christmas and then just fly back before Christmas Eve because our fell over our wedding anniversary as well. We got married at Christmas time. So we used to do that. So I kind of wish I could be doing that right now. It's a bit weird to be hearing White Christmas when there's not a cloud in the sky and it's about 30 degrees. It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
I used to enjoy that. It's always me who has to go up in the loft to get everything out, Christmas decorations out. That's kind of my domain up there, doing the loft and that. But
That is a man job, isn't it?
Yeah, up the ladders and all that. But, any other traditions? No, not really. Not really. Yeah, I used to like going abroad though. Not this year, of course, but never mind. Maybe next time.
Let's bring Ben in before we tackle crunches. Ben, welcome in. Been on the show many times.
Hi, Ben.
Hi, how are you all?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, thanks.
All good.
Christmas time, Ben. We've all got drinks on the go. Cruncher's working his way through the Christmas cupboard already by the looks of it. The bloke ain't stopped. Are you trying to test your taste out there, Crunch? Because you're listening.
He's on the peanuts.
Well,
Peanuts.
of course. Quality
Dry
bar
roasted.
snacks.
Dry roasted.
Even more than me. I haven't
Yeah, good drink to it.
got me. I haven't got a Christmas jumper. I'm not bar humbug, but safe to say that I'm not really that prepared.
Remember that, Matt, when you used to go in a pub and it used to be bar snacks by the bar, didn't there? Peanuts. Sticking your dirty fingers.
Yeah, I used to work in a pub and we used to put those on, little like dry roasted, honey roasted.
Yeah.
Those things are like, pretzels, Twiglets.
Didn't catch anything then, did we? Didn't catch anything then.
Well, no, there weren't a pandemic floating about then, was there, Cruncher?
Come on.
No one cares.
Just the old, urine fingers, the old bathroom hands.
You might not
Adds flavour. Adds flavour.
Yeah, that's what they say.
I think
How
you
are things?
have 2 Bens wearing the same outfit. Well, one of us definitely has to change. It's a bit
Wait,
weird.
no, I won't. It's like a Ben tradition to like wear the same outfit, so I think it's acceptable.
Nightmare.
Ben, how are things out west?
Ben, did you have that facial hair last time you was on the show? Or was that grown over the
I
last week?
didn't. No, it's grown. You know, I was
Good.
clean shaven
Impressive.
last time, but I thought, you know, might as well grow it.
That's impressive.
Whether it looks good.
Man, good man.
Be the
Keep
one
going.
to judge.
If you want to get rid of it at any point, Mike's got some Veet cream.
No, I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm painful, actually.
Sorry, Mike. So, how are things out west, Ben? How are you all right out there?
Yeah, things are quiet down here. Like we're not meant to mention COVID, I know, but we're in tier 2 now, so people are starting to panic. I haven't got a drink besides me, so I can't take one. But yeah, things are good. It's been a weird build up to Christmas. You know, I haven't got the family around here, but yeah, I'm still in good spirit. I still have university work to do, which is keeping me occupied. So, you know, I might as well say bar humbug at this point because I haven't been that positive. So.
Well, no, don't say that because don't say bar humbug. That is because you've got a fantastic appeal, right? And I want you to tell the people watching and listening back, etc., what this appeal is, what it's for, what it is. Fire, Ben.
So you've all probably heard of the Kevin Beattie Foundation. The Kevin Beattie Foundation was actually set up in the memory of Kevin Beattie, as he always wanted a foundation in his name. So I thought basically to raise money for the Kevin Beattie Foundation and the East Anglia Children's Hospice, I would raise money for it. So at the moment, we're auctioning off a signed Paul Gascoigne football shirt. So you can find that on my Twitter. I think my Twitter handle is down below. And yeah, just have a look because we'll be auctioning things off next year. And yeah, I'm happy to be raising money for such an amazing appeal, such an amazing thing, really. So yeah, it's all in for a good cause. Check it out. And yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Great stuff. Well done, Ben. That's brilliant, mate.
Are we all in the Kevin?
You need help.
Are we all in the raffle? Did we all buy raffle tickets?
No, funnily enough, I have got a raffle arranged for next year.
Funny enough.
A few more
that was a fix. That I'm sure that was a fix. Look at this. What a great book. Brilliant.
I've got that. I've
Did you
got
win
that from the club, innit? I think you can get that from the
Great
club.
book.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Can you buy that in Planet Blue?
Very
Have you
good.
noticed the book stops when we start losing games and getting relegated? That's funny, that isn't it?
Yeah.
Not like that.
But good work there, Ben. Any traditions for yourself, Ben? Any Christmas traditions?
Growing
But
autumn.
to be honest, we're lucky this year because we have the same tradition as last year. We normally go out for a Christmas dinner on Christmas Eve. Well, this year it's a Mexican, so I don't know whether we can call it a Christmas dinner per se. But yeah, we're going out tomorrow, and then we're just drinking on Christmas, which I think is what everybody's doing. So
Mexican food.
Mexican food.
yeah, Mexican food because chiquitos, yeah, you know, the most Christmassy.
Happy Christmas,
food
that's
ever.
it. Happy Christmas, man. Fantastic. Oh, man. Mexican food.
Feliz Navidad.
I've not seen that. I've not seen that Narcos episode. I have to say.
Can we get more cultural appropriation than that? I'm not sure. Let's try and smash it even further. What's your favourite Mexican dish?
To be honest, this is rather ironic. I hate spicy food. So for me, I'm literally going to have honestly, I don't know what unspicy Mexican foods there are. So I might just
Omelette
stick
and chips.
to the kids' or the chips.
It's like when you go to the Indian, right? And the one person that doesn't like Indian food always ends up with the omelette and chips.
Yeah, or the poppadoms. So
Yeah.
that's normally me.
Yeah, my dad never liked Indian food, but he always insisted going to an Indian restaurant, which is great because I love Indian food, but he would always just end up with omelette and chips. And I'm thinking,
Why did you like
Yeah.
the restaurant? Was it the soundtrack or?
yeah?
No,
I mean,
because
it
it's
might
the
have been.
family favourite down here for some reason. So we thought, you know, would please everybody, please the kids, and you know, take them all to Chiquitos for a very Christmassy meal. You know, wear sombrero instead of a Christmas hat.
Callie says, isn't Jesus pronounced Jesus? My mate Hector told me. S.A.
Jesus.
Oh, it's all about Mexicans. No, don't worry. Don't worry.
There was definitely a tenuous link on the tip there, wasn't there?
There was.
Santos link or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes, there was a Dos Santos when I thought about Ipswich Town and I thought that the raw. Don't worry, I'll drink myself. Cheers.
I think that's a great tradition, Ben, and I think that's something that's, you know, who would have a Mexican on Christmas Eve you're out. None of us can do anything like that. You're out there doing it. You're a Mexican. You're not a Mexicant, and I love that. Go and enjoy your meal. Go and enjoy your meal.
Exactly, and I'll try and eat something spicy and walk the pain. I
There
guess.
you go.
So, yeah.
Blow your socks off.
Enjoy tier 2 while it lasts.
Yeah, enjoy 2 tier while it lasts, Rob says.
Enjoy
Yeah,
tier 2 while it lasts.
Honestly, it won't last long. So
Yeah.
What are you dreaming that tear in it?
Yeah, everywhere it does in the southeast, mate. Everywhere it does. So,
Yeah.
Crunch, what about you? I bet you've got quite a few humdingers.
That's all Boxing Day football for me. It is. No, seriously.
Well, you live. Wow, Chris, come on.
I don't see my kids on Christmas Day, so it's all about normally go to my mum's like Boxing Day morning, presents, and then wherever the town are playing, off we go. And hang on, sorry.
Yeah, good man.
Deliberate.
Was it the fact you said town or you thought of town that drove you to it?
No, it's shit.
Exactly.
I've only got one. Asparagus soup. That's it. That's the start.
Oh, that should be banned.
that's great.
You should drink for the thought of that.
Wrong with you, man.
Asparagus is the best thing in the world. What are you
And you
talking
enjoy
about? Yeah.
What flavours have you added to it? Because surely asparagus on its own.
Asparagus soup, my
Sprout soup.
No, asparagus soup as a starter. It is beautiful every year. I mean, if you save them, like turkey, for example, as a bird, ain't that great? But because you have it once a year, and I'm religious with that, once a year, no other time. Same as asparagus soup. It's nice. It's like, oh, it's Christmas. It's a bit of asparagus soup.
I have turkey loaves during the year. We go to the pub for a lunch or something on a Sunday.
I couldn't do it.
turkey.
I
Who
can't
actually
do it.
likes turkey here? It's the most flavourless, bland, rubbish.
That's
No,
why you absolutely stuff the
You're
crap out
cooking
of it.
it wrong. You're cooking it
Exactly.
wrong.
Right.
Mixture of meats.
You've
What
got
you do
the
with your
kitchen.
turkey, dip it into an asparagus soup.
You're going to sound bad,
Nothing
lads.
wrong with asparagus soup. Absolutely
You've got to-
nothing
Right.
wrong with
I
asparagus
If you're
don't get
cooking your
people who
turkey
have
wrong- sorry.
starters. I don't understand people who have starters for Christmas.
Christmas
dinner. How
Day,
the-
Amy.
How the hell do you
It's
fit
not a
it
box
in?
standard Sunday
Yeah,
roast,
yeah.
mate.
agree.
Leave
Yeah.
room for pudding and chocolate
Yeah.
afterwards.
Oh,
Why
no,
would
no,
you
no,
have
there's room.
asparagus soup?
Yeah, chips and gravy up north anyway. Could you have that Christmas Day, Amy?
And a scone.
What's that?
Chips
Curry
and gravy.
sauce. Curry sauce, mate.
Chips and
Curry sauce.
gravy.
Yeah, with a cob next to it, right? With a bit of butter.
What shade of greens is asparagus soup? Is it like pea soup? That
Oh,
shade?
but it's bright green.
Which instance are we talking about?
Flavour
I
for
can see it being a day-glow green.
I reckon it's a strong Plymouth Argyle shade. I reckon.
No.
Yeah, I agree there.
It's more of a Norwich shitty shirt wash about 100 times sort of colour. You know, it's that sort of really light green. That's it's not dark.
More of a
green or anything
Yeovil
like
town.
that.
Oh, sounds really
Why would you drink it? Why would you even eat it?
Well, come Christmas
I'd
Day,
rather
I'm
drink
normally
it
the
than
one
eat
that's having all of it because I say any left and everyone's left most of theirs and so.
That's a question. That's a good question, Mike. Do you eat or drink soup? This is a great moral conundrum for the night before Christmas Eve.
Because you never
I
have
want to see someone down a pint of soup.
in a plate.
It depends how much someone's watered it down. A nice thick soup, I suppose there'd be a slightly more eat element, but generally it'd be a drink.
I've got a roll with it. It'll be great.
Yes, Callie, love it.
Mike Davey knows the score.
Yeah.
He knows the score, but I'm not quite
Neil.
sure about.
Neil, on your stag do, I'm going to get you to down a pint of asparagus soup and let's see what's what, shall we?
Go for it.
Charity.
But what is this about people not making the meal special? Like it's not just the roast, guys. It's Christmas Day dinner. You know, you got to have your starter, your main, your dessert, your Christmas turkey sandwiches in the evening.
And then
It's
your
a
mum's got to
preparation.
recycle the meat for 6 days in the sandwich. Yeah.
It's your table layout. It's all your Christmas crackers. It's
Yeah,
you know
your party poppers.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
Your
Christmas
Bucks
is all
Fizz.
about.
Warbucks
You know,
is.
your bits of party poppers landing in your dinner, and you know I'll eat that bit. You know,
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Christmas hat,
Bucks
crackers.
Fizz is breakfast, surely.
And as a
Yeah,
kid,
oh, yeah.
you always, as a
That
kid,
and
you
baby
always aimed
jam.
at your dad, didn't you? You always aimed at your dad's dinner, trying to make it the most amount of party popper in your dad's dinner as you could.
yeah.
That's it.
Little
We all
question
sit
from
round the
Scorpio
table
there,
with
Martin.
Stupid
do
hats
grapes?
on.
Certainly
Do you
do.
do
guys.
grapes?
What's that ridiculous drink you have on Christmas where it's like, I think it's like a shandy and you dip
Oh, religiously, boom, boom.
You get a glass, it's got a baby shower, and then you dip the glass in sugar, so it's got sugar around the top.
Snowball.
Of the
Snowball.
Oh,
You know what it is?
80s like that. Yeah.
What the fuck
knew
is
that.
that? It's awful. I hate it. Every year. My mum offers me this on Christmas Day, a snowball, and I think it's just ridiculous. But it's the expectation and the look on the face. Like I've said, no. So you will have the snowball then. You will have
from
this.
early 80s drink that, I think.
I think you're the sort of person at birthday party says no to cake, isn't you? I mean, come on.
Man,
It's someone's
that guy.
birthday. Get a bit of cake, can you?
No one says no to milk tray.
George has a good question. Do you get showered and dressed before or after?
Never.
On Boxing Day. On Boxing
Yeah,
Day.
when
Come
you're
on.
kids, before-
I can confirm my wife's mum got dressed after the presents were opened. Just
Because you were in the
You'll get
bedroom.
nervy with that, Martin.
Were you at the end of the bed for that as well, or mine, or?
No, I'd left by that point.
You put that bow.
I get
I
dressed
can't think
before.
of nothing worse than opening presents in front of my mother-in-law. Oh my lord!
No, me neither. Now,
Oh,
but my
yes,
mother-in-law
no,
then.
thank you. Oh,
I get showered and dressed because that's just me. Everybody else?
No, we don't. Got a 5-year-old in the house. It's wake up, present time.
Sort of
4:30
halfway
in the morning.
through. Stockings first, then get dressed, then bigger presents later on. Treat
That's what we always did. I got up in the morning, had my stock. I did what you did. I went to my parents' bed, had my stocking on their bed, got dressed, and we always went around my grandparents on Christmas Day, and we always had goose, not turkey, much better. And then it was presents after that. And there's nothing more frustrating than being 7, 8 years old and having to wait another 6 hours to open your presents when you can sit in there. It's so frustrating.
We used to go to church in between. It was like the longest hour ever because we had to go to church, and then we had to wait and get when we got home, and Mum had to go and get a cup of tea before we could sit down and have our presents. So we're just like, come on.
Oh yes, coffee is the first thing. First thing you've got to have before you do any opening of main
About
presents.
that
and
much
then
of it, Mike.
coffee.
Yeah, about that much.
Yeah,
of it.
about that much, and then a bit of whiskey on top. Yeah.
Make it very Irish. Yeah.
So at what point of the day have you all sort of finished opening your presents? Because in my house it was a few things before and then after dinner. So about 5.
8 o'clock in the evening for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was around sort of
Really late, yeah.
Yeah.
We'd like prolong it for
5:30 in the morning for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mum always used to keep a Christmas tree fairy present for the end of the day. So once we'd run out, there'd be one just before bedtime that we'd open it, and normally be like sweets or something, and it would be just one last one to end the day. I think with my boys, we're going to Luke's parents on Christmas Day, and I've got a feeling we're going to have to leave some of the presents that have been sent for them behind. So I think we may be going into Boxing Day this year because it's just ridiculous the amount when they're little. People like buying presents for kids, but it's like, where the hell am I going to put all this stuff after Christmas is over?
We've had a toy cull ahead of Christmas.
Yeah, same. We bought. I've done the ultimate
cull.
parenthood thing. I bought a Kallax unit from IKEA.
I've had a sock cull. Yeah.
What about boxers and your pants as well?
Sock cull.
No, they've been ripped off by too many people. Crunch. There's none left.
I've got a sort of a general philosophical question. Is as you guys have gotten older, because we're kind of talking about Christmases from our childhood. So as you've gotten older, for me, it's more the anticipation for Christmas. I've always enjoyed Christmas Eve more than the day, and I liken it. And I want to take a drink here. I liken it to the anticipation of a Ipswich Town game.
Hey.
You can't compare
I like
Christmas
where you're
to Ipswich
going.
Town right now.
More about the looking
Oh,
forward.
sorry.
It's more about what it could be. It's the thing you're looking forward to, the feeling in your stomach. It's going to bed knowing it's a big thing ahead of you. Because it's always a little bit of an anticlimax in the day. And I don't
Derby Day or something like that.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's something about it being on the horizon, something you look forward to, because it could still be anything at that point, And I've always found Christmas Eve for me has become more special than Christmas Day.
All right.
Yeah, agreed. Do you remember which game was it that we were on together when we were like, actually, I feel really pumped for this? It was the one when the fans were first in. We were like, I feel really good about this, and then we were shite. It was just like, oh, okay. Why did I get excited?
It's that going towards something. There's something that anything could happen. all of your Christmas kind of experiences could all happen in one day tomorrow morning, and it's always a bit funny on a day. You look at the clock and it's 7 o'clock at night and it's gone. But it's that anticipation. It's the work you have to do. Not particularly this year, but it's the who you see, the what it could be. For me, that's Christmas now. That's more what it is for me.
Perfect. Right, Ben, I've got someone trying to come in the studio, so I'm gonna have to let you go. Thank you ever so much for dropping by.
Happy
Hopefully
Christmas,
see
Ben.
you
Happy
in
Christmas,
the new
Ben.
year. Have a great
Merry
Christmas,
Christmas
my
as well,
friend.
you guys.
Merry Christmas.
Cheers, mate. Merry Christmas.
If you were trying to come in, you can now. Just try it again, and you'll be able to coming in. It's been telling me that for about 5 minutes, but I just want to keep Ben in because he's been good lad over the year. We'll take Amy out. Don't know where Amy's going. Oh no, she's back. She's back, so that's fine.
Sorry, I was just ordering my next drink.
Oh, what are we having?
Well, there's a bottle of rosé in the fridge, but it's too far for me to walk because I'm connected to the phone. So Luke's going to go get me my bottle and just bring it here, so I've got it on the table because I think that might be the better option.
Down it, down it, down it.
Good man, Ben. Callie says this, Ben, in response to what you just said there. So if Xmas is like ITFC, does that mean someone was getting a PS5 for Xmas, but is now getting a Paul Lambert calendar?
Well, you put on your wall, Gov, wouldn't you? So you'd love it.
Do you know what? You don't know what your life's missing until you get one of these bad boys. You really don't.
Yeah,
We
that's
do.
a swig of something. Ugh.
Someone.
Has anybody
to
else
get himself
got any-
motivated for that photo, mate.
That's why there's 3 different ones from 3 different days.
Have they got his good side?
It's Luke. Big bad Luke. How you doing, pal?
All right. Work some days.
Yes. Are you looking forward to Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh, which part of the country are you at? Where are you based, Luke? Are you based in Suffolk, Ipswich?
He's near me.
Essex.
Essex.
So I'm part of a what's the part of it? The ones who saffron.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, all right. So you're in tier 4 the same as Matt, right?
Tier 4.
Okay, all right. So
Drink.
Oh, yeah, shit.
In tier 74 next Christmas.
Mike Davies says if Martin ever runs out of bog roll, he's covered courtesy of the Lambert poster.
Good point. And I keep using it as well.
You lot,
Get some layers on that thing.
You lot are just too.
There's enough shit on it already.
Fuck off. I want to know if you sent me this thing.
Mine, you haven't got one of our team sheets you could use, have you?
No, they're rare. They are. They're rare. Team sheet with the same 11 blokes on it every single week. Come on, you get a different team sheet every week.
There's a good question from Dave Pascoe in the comments there, Martin. We might all have to have a drink here, but what the hell?
Cheers.
I see one that sticks out for me. Do you remember we played Spurs on Sky? And it was like 11:30 a.m. kickoff. Maybe it might be Boxing Day.
No,
it was
it's
the most
after
coldest game I've ever been to from the road.
3-0,
Yeah,
man.
3-0.
3-0, yeah.
That was cold, man. That was a cold day.
What was the year we won the playoff? Not won the playoffs, I wish. The year we got to the playoffs when we 2015. That's it. Did we go top of the league that day or second in the league? When we came from 2-0 behind. Am I right in thinking that?
No,
Me and my dad.
We were well up, weren't we?
That's right.
Game, I think.
We smashed their doors off. No, Rob was.
I was down with my parents in Cornwall and my grandparents live in Somerset. So we were driving for Boxing Day to them. And me and my dad, I was driving and my dad was driving. And we were both listening to the game on the way down the motorway. You could see us like cheering the goals. And then as we got out of the car, it was like, oh my God, what have we just listened to? It was ridiculous.
We beat a very good Brentford team very well that day, I thought.
Yeah, we did.
Never happened since.
That was was that Daryl Murphy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good after 60 seconds or something, I think.
I was in the urinal with that. I was standing there with Martin, waiting for the kickoff. I went to the urinal and we scored. 60 seconds. 55 seconds.
What a piss take.
There he is.
I finally got him. I finally got into a game though. I finally got into a game on time. This is a guy that's always late, and he still managed to miss the first goal. Crazy.
Do you miss 3 o'clock kickoffs then, Rob? Do you like go to the loo and you've missed the kick-off already? It's like 2 minutes past.
Mate, I went to the Portsmouth game, got into my seat at like 3:06. I haven't been since March. I was still late.
Was that your arrival time?
Rob,
Yeah,
do
that
you
was my- that was
remember
on
an
the
away
ticket, yeah,
day?
3:06.
Do you
Sorry?
remember an away day we went to and we turned up late and missed the only goal of the game?
I remember one with mine where he said this park here, I think it was Watford, and we had to run. We had run about 3 miles to get to the ground. We got there about 20 minutes in. Solid
might
work
be
that
right.
Martin. Thanks, mate.
I know.
And
Adam
you
Flatt's gone
fucked
for
up the
Leicester
story at
away.
Watford, I've done that.
Garso
three
and
goals.
Ambrose. But my father-in-law said it was right by the ground. So I
Never
Yeah, I know what
trust
you mean.
man.
Yeah, I thought today. Yeah.
You trust your
Watford probably
girlfriend's
sacked their
dad.
manager twice while we were running to the game.
Probably did. Yeah, they probably did. Tell you what, you want to reminisce. On this day in 2000, Town played a certain Manchester side and lost 2-0. Can we guess who the goals were scored by for Man United that day?
Solskjaer.
Which was
Solskjaer.
that bit?
The away game, wasn't it?
It was Solskjaer. Can you tell me how they lined up, Town?
Too young.
4-4
Richard
bloody.
Wright.
It was 4-4-2.
McGreal. Bramble.
Jermaine
Bramble
Wright.
played?
Clapham Venus.
Holland.
I
McGill.
want to say Horizon. I want to say Horizon.
Stewart.
Armstrong.
One name you'll never get.
Yeah, Horizon.
One name we'll never
Serini.
get.
Oh,
Herman didn't start this
Lepeau.
game.
Croft.
Matteo Serini was afterwards.
Left back.
Naylor? Have we had Naylor?
He would have been off the bench, wouldn't he?
No, he wasn't. He didn't start.
Someone
He
really-
didn't start.
One name we won't get. Not Gary Croft, was it?
Rooser.
Gary Croft at right back.
I said that.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Oh, my apologies. My apologies. No, Herman Horizon didn't start.
He's still got that tag on
I'm
his arm,
quite
hasn't
impressed with myself. I never remember names. I'm well pleased with that.
He had a flashing red light on his ankle. Yeah, that's
he?
the
Yeah,
one.
he did, didn't he?
But yeah,
He's that young Adam Tanner, wasn't he?
Solskjaer and Giggs carved an opening on 15 minutes.
We were white that
dear.
day. Was in the white strip, white with black
Yeah.
shorts.
Yeah.
Loved that kit.
Those were the days, eh?
I think I only missed one game, Matt, that season. Newcastle away was the only game I missed.
That was the 2-2.
No, that was the season we got relegated. It was 2-2. I went to that. Marcus Spence scored. I think we lost 2-1 up there. Marcus Stewart scored.
You can do Marcus Ben. You know that website where you can pay your money and the celebrities kind of Z-list give you
Cameo.
like greetings for birthday. Marcus Ben's on there for a tenner.
Nice.
Just ask Cruncher. You can get anybody for free.
Yeah. Thank you, yeah, man.
He'd do a job. He'd get him in if he's only worth a tenner. Get him in. That's the budget.
Talking of
Speaking of
that, tomorrow we've got Ipswich Town royalty on the Talking Town Christmas countdown. So make sure.
Royalty, who's that? If we get, is it secret until tomorrow?
Get me
Or
Yeah. Today was the Prince.
Tomorrow's the king.
Tomorrow is the King.
Here's the king.
maybe
The
Johnson?
King.
Maybe
Um,
Johnson.
I see Ben that was on the show just a minute ago. He said the last time we played on Christmas Day was 1963. Now,
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't great.
NFL plays on Christmas Day quite a lot, don't they, Mine? So the question is, would you go to Portman Road on Christmas Day if we didn't have the Boxing Day game?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean,
Is that when we played Fulham, Matt? Do you remember when we played Fulham? We lost 10-1.
I think that was a book. Yes, that was a Boxing Day.
And then we do the
Someone
reverse
sent me that
game.
today. Yeah,
The reverse game would be on the next day, wouldn't it?
it was like 48 hours later.
They can't play
We
two in a
beat
week
them.
now. They're
We
playing two in
lost
2
10-1
days.
away and then we won.
It was some really weird. Let me see if I can find it. Someone sent me that today. Here we go. Boxing Day, 1963. Blackpool 1, Chelsea 5. Burnley 6, Man United 1. Fulham 10, Ipswich 1. Suggests to me some people were on the piss the night before. Leicester 2, Everton 0. Liverpool 6, Stoke 1. Forest
They're
3,
an eight,
Sheffield United 3. Sheffield Wed 3, Bolton 0. West Brom 4, Tottenham 4. West Ham 2, Blackburn 8.
That's the one.
Wolves 3, Villa 3.
Match of the day would be great that night, wouldn't it?
It's still on. It's still on now with all those goals, mate.
Who's get picked first?
Crawford scored for us apparently.
Someone else, we probably took the lead.
I do. I'd go to Port Road on Christmas Day, and I think having recently gone through the whole ballot shenanigans, Matthew, I think many other people would, because it doesn't matter what they're feeling about their football
Did you
club,
apply
they
for
will
the ballot,
constantly
Ryan?
go.
Was that a thing?
No,
for
I
you?
did not. No, I
That was
did
our
not.
protest.
That was our
We were
protest.
protesting.
Just
So
me
you
and
said
Matt.
you'd go on Christmas Day, but
I
you wouldn't
didn't
go on
either.
December the 15th.
I don't think I'd go on Christmas Day. I don't think I'd be allowed. I wouldn't get the pass. I wouldn't get a pass.
No, I
to go.
thought that. I did cross my mind. There's no way you're getting that past.
If I wanted a divorce, I could go on Christmas Day, but that would be, no, I'm not going to lie. If I wanted a divorce, I could probably go on Christmas Day.
I remember driving on Boxing Day for the
Yeah.
Watford game, and I got there and it was called off. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Frozen pitch.
The frozen pitch. Yeah. Yeah.
I remember
They
we had Barnsley at home. I can't
We're
remember
not
what
good
year
enough
it
for
was.
underfloor heating.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, exactly. I'd
Yeah.
Mr. Positive.
I'd driven down from Barnsley for Barnsley at home. I'm sure it was Barnsley. And Jet had an amazing 40 minutes, and then it got
It was
called
Borough.
off because of a frozen pitch.
Middlesbrough.
Oh, it's Borough. Middlesbrough.
Borough.
Borough,
Sonko
there we
broke
go.
his
It
ribs.
was a red team.
Yeah.
Sonko
Borough,
broke
yeah.
his
Of course
ribs.
it was. No, it was longer ago than that. It was when I lived in Barnsley. It wasn't
Nah.
Sonko. No, it was.
then
The
there's
one that
another
I'm
one then.
thinking of was longer ago
not
than
their
that.
manager. Middlesbrough was manager that day.
Yeah. In that case, there's two different games we're talking about
Must
there.
have
Because
been.
definitely a game with
Must have
Borough,
been.
with Paul George manager, Mowbray's manager of Borough. Ibrahim Sonko broke his ribs. And then about 5
Oh no,
minutes
it
after
was
that,
Joel. You're right. Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
Mowbray,
You
his
are right.
manager we should have had. Well,
Don't worry. I think it might come around. He's not performing
Might
well
still
at
come around one
Blackburn.
day.
you reckon?
I was-
Not in League One, he won't.
I was reading only a fortnight ago that they were not happy with Mowbray at Blackburn. So
Might still
On the-
have.
I don't know. Why are we
He's not
talking
in
about
League One.
We're
saying-
having a party, aren't we?
When he hasn't been any good any other club, why do we
I'm
want
the
him?
only one that's drinking, and everybody
He
else
has
is like,
been good.
yeah, see, that's it. Talking about Ipswich, we got to,
That what-
I
what-
genuinely believe that we need someone that loves the club. I think
Right,
what
no,
we
let's move it
learned
on.
from Roy Keane.
No football talk.
Sorry.
no football
sorry.
talk.
You go into
Right.
the
Right.
End of
If
season.
we go.
if I win the Euro Millions, I'll buy
Yeah.
it.
Does that mean,
Mark
does it
Beach,
mean I can't talk about
chairman.
football manager?
The thing is, though, I always say that, Mike. If I win the Euros, I'll buy the club. And actually, upon thinking about it,
It's
I
not
won't
enough.
be anywhere near Suffolk.
I can
if I won
already see the
Euros.
Mike Out banners now.
You could run it from Barbados.
Can you imagine? No, can you imagine that though? You're putting all. I mean, to be fair, we'll move on because I was on the start side with Marcus Evans. That's the drink talking. So let's have some quiz. I've got a quiz. So you've each got it's 2 questions per subject. You've each got a specialist subject. You need to team up with somebody.
Oh.
I'll go with. I need to let somebody else in though, Luke.
Okay.
I don't know who it is. It just says someone's trying to into the studio is full. So we'll have to let you go, I'm afraid.
Marcus
All right.
Evans coming in live.
Happy Christmas,
Happy
Luke.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, my friends.
You get 10% off foot manager at the moment, by the way.
There you go. 10% off foot
Get them on
manager.
branding.
I expect you to buy me it then, Luke.
Send
no,
us
I'm
a free
joking.
code.
Other
You can
computer
win one.
games are available.
We appreciate you. We appreciate you, Luke. We appreciate you.
All the
So,
best, mate.
You can whoever is trying can try again now. So, effectively, you've got 2 questions to answer, and you can ask one person for help, but that one person can only be asked once. So
This is
once somebody's
confusing.
That's not unfair.
so, for example, Matthew, your 2 questions are on music, of course.
Oh, of course.
If you were to select Mike to help you, Mike then can't be selected by anybody else.
Oh, right. Okay. He's frozen out of the game now.
Frozen out.
So,
Alright, tenable.
use it wisely. There, you've each got a specialist subject. So, for example, we've got music for Matt, and then we've got sport for Rich, of course. I didn't really know what I could give Rob, so general knowledge is what he was
You
given.
could have given me Dover Calais or something like that. Would have been fun.
Topical. Racing for Neil, films for Steve, Star Wars for Ben, TV for Mike, TV for Mike Brown, Mrs. Brown's boys, obviously, and food and drink. Although both questions are, oh no, one of them definitely is. It's more drink than food, but yeah, that's okay. Just a bit of fun to round up.
Is this the wheel?
No, the wheel's not in this show. I couldn't put the wheel in. Where on this screen? Where on this
Which
screen
one's
would
the
I have
wheel?
put the wheel?
Yeah, true.
Put it anywhere here. It'd look better than us lot.
And on that basis, Neil, you can go first. So your special subject is racing. There's 2 questions. You can choose somebody else to help you. So choose
Steve.
wisely. Steve.
Let's see that.
Okay. No pressure. That's fine.
This motorsport or horse racing?
Steve looks like he's frozen.
Yeah, I was just about to say, they look like he's frozen. He's buffering.
Yeah.
On the 1st of August 1989, the Formula One calendar took them to Belgium. Who took pole that day?
Steve.
He's still there. Like, that's his Facebook profile picture you're looking at now.
Is Google working?
No, come on, Neil. You got a time at 10, 9.
I'm going to say Thierry Bouton.
Are you taking that answer, Neil?
That's a good shot.
Of course I am. I ain't got a clue.
Okay,
Come on,
that's wrong, I'm afraid.
Don't let Steve do the
It
work.
was in '89, man.
Well, it's still the sport.
Nothing good happened in '89.
A minute ago.
Did? In August '89, Neil, you were born, you clown.
Exactly. Nothing good happened in that year.
It was Senna. It was Senna.
Oh, okay.
The legend.
The second question
that was a really dominant year.
is back to Belgium. In 1999, who took pole that day?
Come on, Neil. No, it's your era, mate. No pressure.
And it's not me, man.
Well, it's got to be out of 2 of them.
Well,
That year,
I'm going to go.
People trying to win the title.
Pardon?
That year, 15 people were trying to win the title. 99. Come on, me and you were watching it.
Nigel.
No.
99.
Michael Schumacher.
Broken leg, Neil. Come on.
Steve, did you know?
I thought that was 98.
I know that was the year McLaren won with Hakkinen, so I'm going to go Hakkinen.
Correct. You should have asked Steve, Neil.
I thought that would have been too obvious.
I think by that point, Schumacher had his crash at Silverstone and broken his leg. Schumacher was out.
Yeah, but with Hakkinen who won the title, McLaren having the best car, I thought that's just far too easy.
Neil, you've got to realise this is Martin asking the questions. He doesn't even know Mika Hakkinen is even now.
There's a lesson there, guys. If you take somebody with you to be your ask a friend, ask him before you answer the question, because Steve knew the answer and Neil didn't ask him.
Yeah, it wasn't a guess at all.
I thought it was one use only.
Only for you? You can use it twice. You can use it twice. Nobody else can now use Steve. Cruncher, now you're back. Sport. Who do you want to help you with that one?
Matt Phillips.
Makes sense. I'm not sure how you pronounce this name, so I'm going to try my best. Apologies if I don't get it correct. Surinder Amanath scored how many on his Test debut versus New Zealand?
Rich, it's a bit like you didn't choose Amy, mate.
Is he Indian?
He is.
Can I change and ask Callie?
No.
Ask Amy.
I've got no idea. I have no
What
idea.
year was that? What year?
Yeah.
The year you were born. It was about a few days.
53.
The year you were born.
I'll go for 53.
124. On the 25th of Jan, 1986, Everton missed the chance to go top by losing 1-0 to which team? Derby, Birmingham, or Forest?
Cool.
Howard Kendall team.
Knowledge.
Won't be Derby. Won't be Derby. I'd go Birmingham.
I'm going to go against you, Matt. I'm going to go Forest.
Oh, good move. Got it right.
Nice.
Rich takes the lead with 1 question correct. That was a good move, Rich. That was a very good move. Was that a complete guess, or did you...
Yeah, a little bit. I knew it weren't Derby.
No. Maybe like Division 2 or 3 back then.
Were Birmingham ever any good, even in the 80s?
No.
Yeah, they were in Division 1 back in the 80s.
No. Dizzy Heights.
In the 70s.
Remember Saunders managed it for a bit, along with Villa.
Do you remember? Yeah. I think Steve. Do you remember Steve Whittam playing for Matt?
Yeah,
for Birmingham.
I do, yeah.
I think in the FA Cup. I think. Don't know what year that was. I think Saunders might have been manager then. Actually,
85 maybe, something like that.
Maybe a little bit like that. They had a grey kit. I remember they had a grey kit.
Yeah, that's it with the stripe.
Yeah.
Like a stripe on it, didn't they? Yeah. I was there.
We're always far too young for that. The rest of us left here. Where'd Mike go?
Where's Mike gone?
You're losing people that are rated knots here, mate.
Yeah.
Amy's not there, so I've taken her out. And Mike
just come back.
Where's Adam wants to come in? Where's Adam?
And I don't know. I don't know where Adam is. I've not seen him.
He said he
Might
wants
help
to-
with the Star Wars questions is diminishing.
We have Matt. Who do you want to help you, Matt?
Feisty one, you are.
I'm gonna go with Ben to help me.
Ben. Okay, right. On
Yeah.
the number
You'll
one on the
regret this.
20th of August, 1973,
Oh, actually, I do know this.
was
I
Young
do
Love by
believe-
Donny Osmond.
Say it again.
In the was Young Love by Donny Osmond.
Right.
In the song, it states, "They say for every boy and girl," but what is the next line? There's just
What
one
tune?
love in this whole
What
world,
tune?
or with just one love in this world.
I think it's with.
Yeah, I'll go with what Ben says.
Yeah.
I don't even know the song.
It's there's just one love in this whole world. In August of 1983,
Yeah.
Casey and the Sunshine Band. But what was the song called? Baby Give It Up or Give It Up?
Ah, that's easy.
Give it up, baby. Baby, give it up.
Yes. I don't know. Ooh.
Or is it give it up?
I already fucked up the first question. I want to do it again. I would say give it up, but
Yeah, let's go with that. That rings a bell now. You said that. Give it up.
Oh, Adam, you've got us on echo, mate. Just change it ever so slightly, buddy. It was Give It Up, correct. It was Give
Well
It
done,
Up. Neil's favourite song, that, isn't it, Rob?
Yeah, I did cross my mind.
Sylvan Ebanks Blake made that famous at Pullman Road. Remember that?
Not
All the
100%.
fans came down and Sylvan Ebanks Blake, Sylvan Ebanks Blake.
Terrible.
So that's now the
He
new
was
Mole
shit,
song.
wasn't he? He was shit for
He
us.
was for us.
For us.
No goals.
He was for us.
Never scored.
But he was for us. Well, I'm back, Amy.
Sorry.
But, no, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Callie's got it right. Look, give it up. He knows
Yeah.
his stuff. He knows his stuff.
No, that's what he's telling you to do. Literally, give it up.
All right, well, there you go then, Rob. Now, come on now, over to you. Who was Prime Minister in June of 1990, Major or Thatcher?
Who? I've got to choose someone to go with here, right?
Oh, yeah, you
What is
have.
it?
Yeah, sorry. Who do
I'm
you
going to
want?
choose Neil because he looks really like pulsated for this question. Though you look at him, I can see that he knows this.
I also know the answer to this. I'm frozen out.
Who was Prime Minister in May 1990?
Major.
Anybody else want to say?
Well, it's one of the
My
other
favourite.
names, so it's not Major. I mean,
It was Thatcher. It was Thatcher.
I was going to say it was Mrs. Thatch. I thought so.
did she leave?
And in June of
when did
2000,
she leave? When did she leave?
well, some would say not soon enough, but she left a bit later on in the year, November.
She's never left. She returned in the latest government.
Good old Thatcher. What a woman.
There you go.
Very good on the crown.
Differing views there, I think.
Very good on the crown if you're watching that.
Yeah, she's pretty. Hey,
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
she's a fantastic
Right.
actress. Oh, Gillian.
Yeah, amazing.
Anderson, isn't it?
That's it.
Is that
Yeah,
it?
brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Very good.
I'm watching The Fall at the moment. She's really good in that.
Quite different characters.
Was she
Yeah,
Scully
very.
next? Was she?
Yeah.
Scully? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
right,
it's a great TV show.
I've got a film
In
for you,
June
Matt.
of-
What?
Go on, Em.
Go on.
Today, premiering on Sky Cinema. Doctor Dolittle. Get it on.
Good, yeah. Talks to the animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on.
I'll
Very
check
good.
it out.
Get it on.
How you doing,
Stuart?
Stuart? You all right?
Hey, Stu,
Not doing too bad. How are we all?
You had that hat on Sunday. Have you not taken it off?
You were right.
I had to it off. I just put it back on for this moment for this
Yeah.
It lives by his computer screen.
Well, it will be at this rate.
Absolutely. So, you looking forward to Christmas?
Yeah, and no, really.
Yeah and no. All right.
Brutal.
Unpack
Love
that for us.
Well,
Why yeah, why
what?
no?
Well, I'm not gonna go down that road. Otherwise, we all have to be drinking, aren't we?
But I can't. I'm run out. And the waitress hasn't returned with another one. So,
Well, sorry everyone, we're gonna have to make you drink on this one. I haven't got mine yet. Mine's still coming.
same
I
waitress
feel
as
like
mine,
I feel like COVID sort of like ruined it. In other words, for me.
Hey, yeah, but as Jurgen Klopp said on the radio today, he said, "Christmas is what you make it in your heart and in your mind."
But I'm
Yeah,
lucky
never
enough that I
trust
get to
this
spend
guy.
it with my parents before we get bumped up a tier. So
Oh, you get dinner cooked for you. Oh, sounds amazing. Oh,
Yeah.
good man.
That's every meal.
I do.
I'm up
I do
against
like the potential in there, but it's easy to say that as a millionaire, isn't it?
Oh, guys, it's not in my house. Luke cooks. I think it's just evident that I wear the trousers. That's all. There's no way I would wear. There's no way I'd stand in the kitchen. That's why Martin has soup for starter, because he's not the one that has to stand in the kitchen and cook it.
He's not making it.
5 in the morning.
Martin's the cook. Martin actually is genuinely the cook in his house.
He was making sausage casserole during the Plymouth game.
You get his dumplings out, wouldn't he?
I made that today, Matt. Had that today, sausage casserole.
Did you?
In the slow cooker. Slow cooker.
Nice. Oh, man. Oh.
I feel we need a Mike Brown joke there somewhere. Just because
Mike can't get back in, he's saying.
Where is
it? He wasn't saying that for the eight kids, then, was he?
In that case, Stuart, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. Fine, carry on.
We love you. We love you. Look after yourself. See you, boxes. Join us for the Talking Town one.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Sorry, Stuart. Come back to us, Mike. Right, Rob. Second question. In June 2000, which was the most popular boy's name? Mark, Rob, or Jacob?
Mark.
I was going to go Jacob.
Yeah.
I'd go Jacob.
June of 2000.
Jacob.
Who is
Jacob. Jacob.
Jesus Christ.
Look at that. Everyone else is right.
Don't ask me then.
There he is. Steve, your turn. Who do you want to help you?
Busy. I'll go Rob.
I was messing about with my laptop and I pressed the wrong button. I was like,
Are you sure?
That's what happens.
Did your missus come round?
Yeah.
He's now given his card number and the sort code out.
Look, there's the missus there. Look.
Having a post-coital cigarette.
Could have got her to wave.
That's what I said. Oh, that's a bit naughty. She's bought me some matchsticks. Look.
I had some of them last night.
What kind of mint or orange? Mint or orange?
I've got both. I've got orange and mint.
Feliz Navidad.
Flatty.
Ladies and gentlemen, how are we? All right?
How you doing?
Very good. Very good. I'm on the tee tonight. I'm not drinking. I've abstained from Ipswich Town and alcohol for December. I don't know what I'm doing.
Adam, have you got a cold? Are you going Phil Mitchell?
Palmer is very sensitive.
I've gone. It's gone a bit like that at the moment. I hope it's nothing more serious.
Adam, just say you slag.
You slag.
Phil Mitchell. Brilliant. Looking forward to Christmas, mate.
Yes, mate. Really don't. Yeah, the kids are buzzing for it. I've got 2 young kids, so I'm buzzing for it as well.
You've watched lots of films, haven't you?
I've been crashing through pretty much every single Christmas film that's ever been released, I think.
Which has gone
The Nightmare Before Christmas is good. The stop animation one's very good. I watched one on Netflix called Klaus. That's really good. So I don't know if anyone's seen that. That's good. There's like some more sinister ones as well. Have you seen Krampus on Netflix as well? That's quite good. Better Watch Out is pretty nasty, Christmas themed. There we go. Die Hard. I watched that the other night. That's still quality.
Christmas Chronicles. They're good kids.
Yeah. They're good. They're good. I like them.
Home Alone. Great any time of the year. Especially Christmas. Yeah.
Only with
You know what's the best? You go on My 5 and you see really crappy Christmas films. They're amazing. They are perfect just for getting you in the right mood. They're brilliant.
Christmas with Paul Lambert.
Yeah, well, that would not make a good TV programme.
T-rate.
Martin's signalling for another drink. Look.
He's got one.
Finally it arrives.
You got Jack Daniels? What you got there?
Amaretto.
Oh.
Well, it would be Amaretto, but I'm poor, so it's an Aldi version.
Come on.
The Aldi version's better.
It is, Amy. It really is. It really is. And after price.
I really like
It's
it.
a Renault.
Me too. All right, Rob. Jesus.
Amaretto. I love that. You're the only other person I know that drinks it. It's the best drink ever. It's like angels on your tongue. Oh,
it
wonderful.
really is. Oh, yes.
Can you drink it straight, or do you have to have it with Coke?
No, I can have it straight.
No, cranberry juice.
It's like marzipan. Wonderful.
Tastes like Dr. Pepper, doesn't it?
Dr. Pepper, yeah.
Yeah, it's marzipan.
Yeah. With Michael like this, with a bit of Jack Daniels in it as well. Jack Daniels and Amaretto together. Oh,
nice.
I first
I
discovered
have
the
to
drink.
say,
just-
I'm a massive JD fan. I've got Gentleman Jack. I've got
So is
the
Rob.
legacy version. I've got
Right,
different
yeah.
blue ones, red ones, pink ones. I don't know. They're just honey,
Job done.
Genesis one. I just love them all. Yeah.
Yes.
That was my drink when I was a teenager. Everyone else was on like White Stripe, and I was
I
drinking
don't
Jack
think-
Daniels.
When I was a youngster, I couldn't drink it because I used to get in fights. I was terrible.
That's the
Fighting
that
juice.
does.
That was, yeah. No, straight up, yeah. That was fighting juice.
God damn it.
That and Newcastle Brown Ale.
Just walking the dog.
How can you
walking
move
the
to
dog.
fight after drinking that? You can't even move.
Right. Do you remember that in the German Monkey?
Oh, I
Newcastle
certainly
Brown Ale?
do.
Drink that.
That'd been off for about a month before you got there, let alone before you drank it.
Oh,
R.I.P. R.I.P. the Drummer Monkey, and lots of other pubs in Ipswich.
Oh, yeah.
Amen.
that's a great.
Oh,
beer.
Drummer
That's a great
Monkey
beer.
had some great times in there. Match day, previous.
Asbestos times.
Oh,
Yeah. I watched
chips would
Millwall
come in and
away
your-
in that pub.
What is it? What's the name of the pub over the bridge from the railway station? The one that always, every time it opens, someone gets stabbed. What's that?
Oh, it used to be Zest, didn't it? Zest,
Zest, yeah.
Cartouche.
What's happening to that
Other
now?
nightclubs.
It's off. It's
flat
It's
now.
no, it's fancy offices. I think fancy like office space.
Was that Hollywood?
Yeah.
Used to be Hollywood.
Yeah, yeah.
Hollywood. Yeah, that's
Back in the 80s.
Yeah. That's,
Yeah, someone let off an Uzi in there, I think, in 2003 or something like that.
It was no thorough nice. Let's be honest. It was no thorough nice. Let's be honest.
No.
That was
On
a,
that
that was a
note,
place.
where does everybody go pre-match for a home game?
Starbucks.
Because I usually go Black Horse, but they've shut, so I need
That
some new
we open. That's open
recommendations.
every week anyway.
Norman in McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Greyhound got
Yeah,
a decent pub.
That's too far
Greyhound.
to walk, though, I find.
It
Yeah,
is
Greyhound's
far
alright.
out.
Greyhound,
Yeah.
Good.
I get my burger
That's a
from
good
the
one.
office outside the stand. What's the
Yeah,
one that's
likewise.
down towards the back of right hand side of Churchman's? Way supporters go up. There's a burger man outside there.
Yeah.
Really
Been
nice.
there
Really
Been
part of
there
the match day experience for me. Known him for years. That's my pre-match thing.
Yeah.
Stand there and watch people go by.
He's always sarcastic, that bloke, isn't he? Every single
Always,
time.
yeah. Always love that guy.
Do you think, as away fans, I mean, I have a whale of a time because I'm visiting for the night and I come down. But do you think, as away fans, we miss out on how good it is at Portman Road for an away day?
That's the
It's
easiest
like,
in the country, isn't it? You
you
turn up,
guys
walk
go
straight out of the
straight
station, get
from
3
the-
points, and return.
No, you've missed something out there, Rob. You get out of the station, go straight to a pub, get absolutely hammered with good food,
Indeed.
by the
Yeah.
way. Then you walk
Stay
down
hotel.
200
Yeah, I
yards,
do
get
like
3
staying
points,
in
and go
hotel.
home. It's nice and easy. Whereas we go away and we get terrible facilities.
Three
When
points.
I lived in Cambridge, when I still lived down south, I don't know if I appreciated how great it is to go down to Ipswich. Nowadays, it's such a treat for me. I bloody love it down there. But it's not like, I think for home fans, it feels like a bit of a chure. Sorry, I'll drink it in a minute.
No, it's
It
fine.
feels like a bit
I
of
think
chore
the lack of
sometimes, doesn't
pubs,
it? 'Cause
though,
you just do it.
suggests how far we've
Lack of
fallen.
pubs. How many games? Okay, you've not been to Northern away games, have you, Martin? Because there is a lot of places where Accrington Stanley, there is
but they're
one,
crap.
2 pubs.
Like, we're not talking about good clubs here, are
Yeah,
we?
but
We're
that's the
talking
league
about
we're in
Accrington
now. That's what
Stanley.
we've got.
Yeah, well, hey, come on.
What are they?
Tranmere.
At least you can get
we
in
want to
them
drink
pubs.
Liverpool. Yeah, true.
Go to London and you can't get in anywhere.
No.
And when
You
you,
won't
do,
want
it's
to at
like
them
£5 a
prices.
pint.
And if you do,
Yeah.
it costs you £15 a pint. Yeah.
There you go.
I don't know. I love Millwall away. There's loads of places to go in London Bridge.
I used to love going to West Ham, Max. I used to go with a guy who supported West Ham, a mate called Ben, and we used to go into bowling before. I don't
Oh,
know.
I've been in there.
Yeah.
I've been there, haven't I?
Great fun.
Yeah.
Down Green Street.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
my mate got spat at in a pub in West Ham. Well, the playoff game where Matty Etherington scored that thunder bastard in the second leg. My mate, we went in a pub called the Central, full of West Ham fans. My mate got spat at in there, and it was like, yeah, offered out in the toilets, offered out outside. It's like, yeah, that's probably the scariest atmosphere I think I've ever been at in a football
It was
game.
like, I
ever.
was headlocked by policemen.
It was insane.
I remember when we was like West Ham match you went to, and they were shouting, "You get your track suits at Matland," and then we had to walk
That was
out
Birmingham.
through the crowd and the hate and the.
They sang that at Southend last season. Tracks.
Oh.
Well, they sing it at most every away ground. Every away
Yeah, I
game.
remember
It's not original.
Birmingham. They had we've got we've got Canyago, you've got our car stereo.
The irony is they probably did have as well. Because where Birmingham play in Birmingham at St Andrews is pretty ropey. Small for Birmingham is pretty rough.
Well, I'm the only person to own a car and leave it open and it not get nicked. So it shows how bad my cars were. I left it open thinking it might get nicked, and it still was there.
Your gold Porsche never went missing, did it, mine?
Yeah,
no, my block. Right, let's round it up with the rest of these questions. So, Steve, who did you want to help you there, Steve?
I've got films, haven't I? I'll go for Rob.
Rob, right. In May, right. Super Mario Brothers opens, but how much did it gross?
Oh, my Christ.
You've got three options: 100 million, 51 million, or 21 million.
Super Mario Brothers, the film.
Mm-hmm.
I actually know the answer to this.
When was that? Like 80s?
Yeah, when was that?
The year Steve was born.
Oh, Christ. 93. I'm going to shoot down the middle and go for 51 million.
Yeah.
No, 21.
God, I thought I felt old with Rob being 89, and now it's 93.
In May of 03, Finding Nemo is released, one of the greatest films ever created. What is the address?
I was Finding Dory.
Dory was on today, yeah.
What is the address that Dory keeps forgetting?
Great.
I know that's
Something Wallaby Street or something. Isn't
Oh, I know it apart from the house.
I know it.
Hang on, let him. Do you want to give him a crack?
Christ. It's Wallaby Way.
You Wallaby Way,
In
that's it.
Sydney.
Well,
I'm going to
what is the
21.
address? Amy?
44.
42 Wallaby Way, Sydney.
Sydney, yeah.
I knew Wallaby Way, Sydney, but it's the house number.
What a film that is.
My favourite film ever.
You ever seen it?
And I actually, Harry was born the day that Finding Dory came out. I was in the early stages of labour when I went to see Finding Dory at the cinema.
Was it a good film, Finding Dory Crunch? Would you give it 5 apples?
Even the dog, Matt, was sat there this afternoon watching it. That's how good it is.
It's so good. Really clever. Really good.
Ben, you've got Star Wars. You won't need anybody else. But you have got Adam who can help now as well. Who would you want to help you?
If Adam can help, I will take whoever knows anything about Star Wars.
In 1983, Return of the Jedi grossed how much?
That wasn't as much as first one was.
Is it less or more than Super Mario?
It's probably more than Super Mario.
I have got 3 options for you. Did you want them? The 3 options are 274, 374, and 474.
274.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
274.
Correct. 1-0.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had a washing machine start up in my ears.
Fine, you're like a young Jeremy Baxter with these questions, mate. The way you deliver.
Oh, yeah, he's pretty serious.
I'm waiting for that gong.
The first book on the Jedi Academy trilogy was released in 1994, titled what? The Jedi something.
I have absolutely. Who's my help?
Adam.
No, you're not getting any help from me, mate. No chance.
What was it? So I've got something.
Yep. The Jedi something.
Book? The Jedi bookie book. No, I have no idea.
You'll kick yourself. The Jedi Academy Book 1.
Oh yeah, of course, it was that. Yeah.
All these questions are from the year you were born and then the year of your 10th birthday, in case you hadn't
I was
realised.
born in 84, mate.
Okay.
Take it from your Facebook. If your Facebook's wrong, it's not my fault, Ben.
Oh God, everyone's been thinking I've been older. Oh, I've got 20 tonight.
Mike,
Right.
TV, here we go. Are you ready? Who do you want to help you?
You.
Well, okay. All right.
yeah.
I mean, I can feed you the wrong answers, but on the 1st of
I
June...
just got a feeling that you're an EastEnders type of Coronation Street.
He's not got the answers in front of him.
Yeah.
On the 1st of June, 1976 at 5:40 p.m, the Wombles are on BBC One. Who is the narrator?
Am I the same age as Mike? He looks a lot older than me,
I
doesn't
know the answer.
One of you had a hard paper round.
Brian Kent, is it?
I know the answer to that.
he? You didn't hear that, Neil. You didn't hear that, Neil, did he?
It's
No.
Bernard Cribbin.
Bernard Cribbins.
No.
Legend, man. Still going. He's at 100.
Who would later go on and star in, obviously, Doctor Who. Absolutely fantastic in that he was.
Mike,
in
are you
1980s
44? Are you 44, really?
51. Born in 1969.
Mate, your info is definitely wide of the mark here, isn't it, mate?
I'm looking pretty good. Here, all right.
Some people, that's what I can say. What can I say? I
I mean-
like to be polite.
make
you see.
me?
Well,
The wife
that's
did the
question,
makeup.
Amy. In 1986, Lassie's on BBC One. What sort of dog is Lassie?
Lassie.
Collie.
Oh my God.
A
Rottweiler.
collie dog.
No.
It's not a collie. Not a
this
border
as well.
collie, it's a collie.
What sort of
I've
collie?
watched that film.
Long-haired collie.
No, it's a rough collie.
You can't.
Oh, come on, you've got to
It's
give
a
him
collie.
that.
Yeah, thank you, Amy.
You've got to give him that.
Thank you,
Blame
Amy.
Wikipedia, not me.
Oh,
Wikipedia's always wrong.
Did you Wikipedia his birthday as well, mate?
I'd have taken a white dog, but I think that's close enough for me.
I don't remember
I
Lassie. I'm
don't
too
think people
young.
say that anymore, Amy, to be honest.
I'm too young. Amy,
You gotta
food
give me
and
that.
drink.
You gotta give me that.
All right, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Thank you,
There's
darling.
no prize. There's only one prize with this game, you know. Let me
Take
get
a
it.
photo.
Hang on.
Will
It's
it?
just down
No,
here.
no. Oh, no.
Is it the
Oh, no.
poster?
Oh, God.
Yeah, no, the prize no one wants.
There's
I've got
your
another
prize.
one. My question's wrong.
That's the wooden
Well,
spoon.
you,
Is that, isn't it?
If anyone gets any darts for Christmas, you're in business, ain't you, then, with that,
Sweet.
with that poster?
Yeah, I like that.
Hand grenades, bazookas, flamethrowers. Yeah.
Are you ready?
That's how he picks the starting lineup.
You're throws the darts.
Have you been in the changing room, Neil? You've been in the changing room, haven't you? You've seen it firsthand.
Who's longest in the shower, Neil?
He knows.
Oh,
Where's he gone?
can't tell you that one, Rob.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Perfect. Right, Amy, who do you want to help you?
Who's left?
There is Steve. Steve hasn't had a go yet.
Yeah, I have.
Steve did definitely.
Mike, mate. It's Mike.
Yeah, it's Mike. You're right. Yeah, it's Mike.
I'll
Here we
do my
go.
best,
Food-
darling. I promise.
Mike, you and me.
On the 23rd of March,
Come on, buddy.
1984. Is that correct, Amy? 23rd of March.
That one is
1984.
right, yeah.
Your Facebook's
Thanks for
correct.
telling everybody how old I am.
First of all, you get a point for your Facebook being correct. Martin Jan, the chef, was the most popular chef in 1984. But what was his catchphrase? I'll give you a clue if you like. It starts with, if Jan can.
Anyone
You
can.
can.
You can.
Go with Mike.
Mike, what did you say?
Anyone
Anyone
can.
can.
If Jan can cook, so can you. That was his catchphrase.
Oh, yes,
know who
I
it is.
remember that.
Don't worry, you'll know this one. Mike, you
Was
can
he
sit
that
down.
bad?
Mike, you're not needed for this one. The Bellini was the most popular cocktail in 1994. What are the ingredients in a Bellini, Amy?
Well, it's champagne and orange juice, is it?
Oh.
Peach. It's peach. It's peach syrup.
I mean, technically it's Prosecco, but Prosecco is a form of champagne, I guess. I mean, the Italians perhaps wouldn't like that, but...
Well, I would have had Prosecco, but I was trying to be like...
Well, Matt, you can be Judy Cat. Should we give it to her?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. We'll let the guys in the chat comment on who should win the Paul Lambert poster, and I'll make sure it's sent to them first class.
Don't pick me.
By
Yeah,
me.
I don't want it.
I'll put it up on the wall if I get it.
Telling you now,
You've only got
I end up
three
with a Paul
options.
Lambert.
You've only got a couple of options. Matt Phillips, Rich, Mike Brown, or Amy.
Give it to
Those are your
Mike.
options.
Mike Brown.
No, give it to Matt. Give it to Matt. Give it to Matt. Give it to Matt. That's fine. There we are. Yeah, give it to
And I
Matt.
think-
He wants it desperately.
And I think Facebook user is right here. It says, Merry Christmas to you all and your viewers. It's been a tough year, but we're alive and kicking.
Yeah.
Tuned for the Premier League when we were on the first teams in
Yeah.
it. Those were the
Johnny
days.
Walk. Alive and kicking.
And there we go.
Did you know,
So-
Matt, now we're talking town merch?
Yes. Look at this. Look at this.
Look at
Look
this.
at that. Talking Town merch.
Lovely jubbly.
I'd like to tell Dan Palfrey and all those Ipswich Town who own the crest that was not a sellable item. You cannot buy that, and we are not making money from that product. You know me, Matt. You know me. Let's get that out there quickly. Before
I'm
we get in
going to
trouble.
start. I think you should do merch. I really do. I think you should do. Talk to town merch.
Martin, I had a message from someone the other day saying, "Did you really get a message from Ipswich Town about the live streams in your groups?" Like, yes, dear, they do know.
Yes,
Like,
we
it's
did.
not exactly subtle.
We did. So,
I'm
I've
gonna
really
have to head
enjoyed
off,
this.
I'm gonna have
We're
to
all
head off
going.
now.
Don't worry, we're all going.
I'm in it. There you go. There you go.
Merry Christmas, Steve.
Yeah.
I'll hang on.
So-
You're good. I'll hang on for a bit. It's fine. Don't worry.
Merry Christmas to you all, guys.
You're not going to
Thank
sing?
you. Yes, we are going to sing. I was going to try and get some what we were going to sing. So you can lead the ideas, Cruncher. What are we singing?
We should
If we're
sing.
singing, I'm leaving now.
No, we're
Do
all
they
singing.
know it's Christmas? Because everyone knows that, don't they?
Do they know it's? I've got.
No, there's got to be a Christmas football
I-
song. I'm thinking fa la 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 la. I'm sure there
Got
is.
12
Oh,
days.
what fun it is to see Ipswich win away! Hey,
Well, no,
jingle
would know,
bells.
would they?
That's a lie.
We did say no Ipswich. We did say.
Sorry.
There's a decent song that someone on here
Okay, we
knows.
drink.
Matt's got a decent Christmas song. We can sing some of yours, Matt.
No one knows the words.
I do.
Maybe we could sing the Pogues and then choose which version to sing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we should just sing the poem.
What's Neil doing?
Hang on, what about royalties? You know what I mean, are we allowed
I'll
to do
forget the
that?
royalties. I'll clip it out.
Brilliant.
No, okay, royalties. So you want royalty free? All right. So these are your options. Let me get some.
Neil, looks like you're wearing a shower hat, mate. A shower cap.
What those hats the Russians wear? What are they called? Those Russian hats? Russian style ones.
You've been playing too much GoldenEye back in the day, man.
Oh, not GoldenEye. That was a classic.
Classic
That was
game,
a classic
mate. Classic
N64 game. That
Wow,
absolutely
amazing.
Debatable graphics, but we'll gloss over that.
I'm loading up Spotify. I think we're going to
Matt,
risk it, Matt.
E17. Did
Did
E17,
you,
Matt?
did you get the golden gun though, mate? Did you get the golden gun?
I think we're going to risk it, Matt.
From time to time.
Now, 17.
I like to
I
find a
need
golden
to-
bullet from time to time, Mike.
I need to know what song, you beautiful people, because I can't click
Whoever
them all.
was just suggesting E17, we sang
Yeah,
that
go
about
with
Mick
that.
McCarthy.
If you
just
do
before he went.
E17, I'm gone.
No, you've got to do it. Come on.
I'm all in.
Come on, Rob.
How?
No, you
okay.
can't do that. It's Christmas. Come on, Don.
I'll
What
give you
about
four
Boney N? Boney N. Mary's boy child. Hark now here.
How
Oh,
about?
what's
Better than Boney D.
How about
We could all sing "We Want Lambert Out," maybe. How about
a
that? Would that go
noddy?
down very well?
A bit of
We
Slade.
should just boo for a minute or two, though, if he's made it up.
Yeah, I missed that. Oh,
How about a bit of Slade
The classic. And that.
or Jingle Bells?
Yeah.
Because
Oh, Jingle Bells. Do you go to Jingle Bells? You won't get
I
copyrighted for that.
can do Jingle Bells, you know,
Yeah.
free
Hey.
basically.
I don't want to know.
All right, let me just get it on the screen. Give me a moment. Do we all know the words of Jingle Bells first and foremost?
Yeah, Carrie's been singing it all week.
All right. Okay. Can you tell me if you can hear this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Right.
No.
Can't hear
No.
nothing.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, Europe, the final
Is
countdown.
it a
that's
tune or is it
great
just
shout.
noise?
Can you hear me now?
That
Jingle bells.
the aisle too. Here we go.
Oh, that's a bit jazzy, isn't it?
Too jazzy?
Too jazzy.
Too jazzy. All right. Hang on then.
how about
Come here,
looking in there, Snowman?
Come here. This is my boy. One of my boys.
Here he
He
is.
plays for Newmarket EGA.
Good man.
Hey.
Oh,
Is
he's
it
doing
Jody?
right.
Is it Jody's
He's got
team,
all
Mike?
embarrassed now. Sorry?
Mike,
Bless
did he
him.
play for Jody's team?
Who's your manager,
What
Colin?
age?
Under
What
14.
age? Oh, 14.
Under 14. Under 14.
Can he play up front? Can he play up front at all? How do you get
On the first
do you get
team.
striker?
Yeah, he played,
Can he hold the ball up?
He's always been attack-minded. He always plays. He's quite skillful with the ball, and got lots of pace when he needs it. Just
Are
something
you his
that-
agent? Or?
He wouldn't get in the town. He wouldn't get in the town team then, would he? Skillful, pacey. He wouldn't get in our team then, would he? Not a chance.
Yeah, you don't want to see your boy injured. That's just straight way.
Absolutely.
Mike, are you in Newmarket then?
I'm in
Millwall.
Millwall.
Oh,
I've
mate,
got
I'm
the
in Red
jazz
Lodge.
version or no
You Red,
version.
who's in Red Lodge?
You Red
Jazz
Lodge, yeah.
version.
Jazz version. Are you
Let's
ready?
go.
then? Are you ready?
Go for it.
Are you? Yeah. Let's
Can't hear
go
it.
then. Hang on then.
La 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 la.
Hang on, I've got to try and find it.
I just can't stop watching what Neil.
Can you hear it?
Yes.
Here we go then.
Like the hat.
I still can't hear anything. I feel like I'm at a silent disco.
In the bar in New York.
It's going to start in a minute. Here we go. You ready?
When's the vocal kick in?
In a minute. It's building. It's called suspense, man. That's why you flop.
Yeah, isn't it?
Celebration.
Timber now.
I feel like I'm in a
Oh,
lift.
Ben, that hat.
Here we go. What?
I don't know what. I don't know what.
You chose instrumental then.
You failed
Here we go. Here we
miserably,
go.
haven't you,
Here we go.
Mark?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here she comes.
Oh,
Jingle bells.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride
Neil's muted.
dashing through the snow.
Over the fields we go.
It's always fun in there.
Neil's literally gone.
Some bobtails ring.
Come on, Neil.
I've never heard anything so awful in all my life.
It's like metal rubbing on metal, mate, isn't it?
It's like our front too.
I feel like I'm watching Neil at a urinal.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Martin, that's really relevant for Ipswich. One horse open sleigh. We're one horse, one
No, the horse is
striker.
injured.